Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Clone Wars Season 3, Episode 20. Real quick, I want to let you guys know that I've been informed by one of you guys that, thank you, Robin, for letting me know. I have seen Captain Tarkin before. He was like, this might be a little bit of a spoiler, but I don't know. He was in the movies. I'm very bad at recognizing the live action actors into, like animation, and we probably had the name too, but it's been a bit since I've rewatched the first 6 movies at this point. Um, and I didn't quite remember, but technically he is working for the I don't know, what are they called at that point? Are they the New Republic or whatever? I don't know. But the separatists after everything falls when he's like working for Vader and everything essentially, and an evil Palpatine. Um, but yeah. Sorry for not knowing the right term to call them at that point. The Empire, is that actually the right word? That's probably the right word. Anyway, regardless, I'm sorry. Probably all of you like hardcore Star Wars fans are like, "Oh, this fucking idiot." Anyway, so maybe my idea of him being bad here is right, but also there's a lot of people that work for the Empire after everything like kind of switches over, for the most part. So it's possible that he's fine here too. So I don't see it too much as a spoiler. I still have no idea whether he's with us or against us in here until we find out in the episode. So let's watch it and find out. We're gonna start here, guys, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Also, I am wearing my Rex shirt. It's fairly new. I think I've worn it in... I don't know if I've worn it in these reactions yet. A lot of times I have a sweatshirt over it, too. Without honor, victory is hollow. He's so much older, it seems. Unless it's just how they, like, animated... I saw, like, a clip of him real quick from the original movies. Yep. Hmm. Okay. Let's go. Oh, slumped. Oh. He just jumped right in, didn't he? Alright. Hmm. Okay. Good thing he's being honest, I suppose. Although, he wasn't honest about the wanting to give him good news. I think he just didn't want to report the problems that he's having. But I guess it technically wasn't a lie either. He does want to give him good news. He says, on top of it, nice. Oh no. Goodbye. I don't know why they don't do that more often. Well, that was fast. Oh no! Damn. They're just dead. Son of a bitch. What a shitty way to die. I think my favorite thing, I know it's so simple and so stupid to love this so much, but I love how they just reflect blaster bullets. I've been rewatching through a playthrough of the first Jedi Survivor game, and it's so cool. Just every time they reflect the projectiles back at the enemy. So cool. Hmm. Okay. Uh-oh. No, donkeys! The Anubas. Ugh. Yeah. Cool. Oh, is that one of the drone control ships? Hmm. Okay. Were those like ships that came in not slipping past their blockade? Maybe they were just part of. Maybe they were supposed to be there. Of course. Hmm. Obi-Wan's like, I want in on this too. They're only supposed to be for tracking. He doesn't want to lose these, right? So they continued forward to bait them while some stayed behind to go up behind. Okay, this isn't only tracking, it seems. Damn. Where's the behind group? Maybe they're gonna help with these. Oh, nice. Uh-oh. Surprise! Okay, damn. Nice. Why are there some clones without armor? Is it because they're like a higher rank or something? I mean, they typically die with the armor on anyway, but so I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, damn. Nice. Brutal. Oh, no! Guy just saved your ass, Tarkin. Yeah, R2. A nice little spin move. Ooh, that was a cool little maneuver. Nice. Oh my god! You could, like, see it burn up a little bit. Damn. Oh, that was cool. There's some good action sequences in this one. I like it. Peel is a lot like Yoda, just uses his size and just maneuvers around. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. That was a nice jump. Bye-bye. Oh, no. Is she gonna be told the half? No, Peel! He's like, I'm dying here! Oh, my memory is so bad. I would hate to be given this information. Okay. Damn. Okay. Big Honcho's going out himself. Oh, yeah. It would almost be better. I don't know. She trusts everyone here. There's no reason for her not to tell them that she has the half. It'd be better to say it's gone. I think, but yeah. Cut to Tarkin as soon as he said that, though. I don't know, man. Just like that, huh? I mean, I guess trying to carry the body out of there is just extra weight, right? Try to give him a send off. Pretty badass way to go, though. I mean, I know he was already dead, but okay. Here comes the rescue party. Hmm. So what's so different about these battles to the ones like we've seen plenty of like space battles of like these big ships versus big ships and everything. What makes this one so different to like the old Republic days? Gonna have Sobek show up last minute. Yeah. Just inching along. Cool. The space battles. Ooh, nice. Master Tin. Hey, there we go. I was waiting for one to get stolen. Oh, cool. Kind of smoke screened it a little bit. Oh, Sobek. Oh, shit. Tarkin just took a shot. Oh, shit. The Force? Ooh. Is that the first time we've seen Ahsoka straight up kill someone? Damn, just like that, Sobek gone, man. Jeez. Ooh, that was a cool jump. Nice backflip on board. Okay. Alright. I'm worried we're gonna lose someone else and it's gonna make this, like... I mean, if they get the information, then I guess it could be a win. Alright, get inside, shut the doors. Nice. And then jump away. Punch it. Nice. Alright. That's it then, huh? Yep. Yeah, Palpatine. Oh. Alright. Mmm. He's gonna lie for her. Damn. By that response, I feel like they kind of know. Like, it appears I did is a very telling line. Mmm. It's a tough topic. It really is. Mm-hmm. And now that I've been informed, I know where he ends up, so... Alright, cool. That was a great episode. That is it, guys, for episode 20. Fantastic. Yeah. The action was really, really good in this one. It was just full of it. We had some really awesome moves fighting the Anubas and the droids on the little hover vehicles that they had there. There was some awesome moves that I really loved. I think Obi-Wan had one of them, where he kind of like jumped up, stabbed him, jumped off it, and like it crash landed. There was more to it, but that's the best I can like describe it, honestly. But yeah, freaking Ahsoka straight up killing. Like, I mean, she had to, right? It was one of those necessary things, but Sobek, like, I don't know. The question I have for you guys is, have we seen her kill a person before? We've seen her kill plenty of droids, right? But has she killed a person before? I don't recall seeing her cut down a person like that. Um so and it didn't even like linger on it much. It was just like kind of natural for her because I mean, even Tarkin said you've trained her well, you know, and looked at Anakin right as he said that, and that was a very Anakin move that she did right there. We've seen Anakin do that several times. And like I said, I'm not shitting on what Ahsoka had to do there. She had to do it to save Tarkin, to save the other half. Peel's death would have been in vain if Tarkin would have died. I think Sobek had to go, you know, but it's just brutal seeing, you know, our little Padawan just stab the guy straight in the back. And I mean, maybe you could argue that there was like something else she could have done to restrain him, like maybe if she like cut one of his legs, even if it ended up cutting one of the legs off, but he survived. But You know, I mean, if she did do that, maybe he would have fell forward and dropped Tarkin in the weird, like, lava death pit, whatever that stuff is, you know? So, um, but, but yeah, we ended up getting out of there with both the codes. Unfortunately, we did lose Master Peel, though. He was a pretty cool Jedi, sad to see him go. I was right at the end there. I was really worried when they were flying through space, and at one point it showed Master Tin, who's someone who we were kind of like newly introduced to, for the most part. I was worried that he was gonna get killed too, and and it was gonna be like two Jedi died in order to save two Jedi. That's kind of a wash. Granted, they also saved the Padawan, right? Ahsoka, and they would have had the codes. So I think even if one more Jedi would have died, you know, once again, not to say that Jedi or anybody dying is okay necessarily, but it would have still been like a victory. Because I was thinking, like, what could like negate this victory at this point? You know, I'm not always seeking for the negative, but I'm always prepared for the negative, where I'm like, oh, I feel like something's gonna go wrong, you know? And I'm like, oh, well, what could go wrong? Could, like, another Jedi die and make this, like, really sad that, like, there was so much loss just to save a couple? But yeah, no, ultimately, they got the codes, at least for now, for what it's worth, you know? Uh, Tarkin's is being delivered directly to Palpatine, and we know what's up with him. But unfortunately, I can't live every episode by being like, oh, well, it doesn't matter because Palpatine's gonna get half the information that they need. You know, that kind of thing. I can't constantly think like that, because if I do, then almost nothing they do matters, right? If I think that way, because it's always gonna end up with Palpatine being able to manipulate it in his favor if he wants to, you know? So so I take it as a victory in this case, regardless of what Palpatine does with the information next. Obviously, I may feel differently if they actively show it, you know? If they now show them using that information and show Palpatine being like, you know, skewing the information or something like that, or something, then maybe my viewpoint might change. But if we just move on to the next thing, then I just count this as a win, you know? But rest in peace, Master Peel. Still sucks that you died. Um, but yeah, the space combat felt like way more like we've seen space combat in the show before, and that's what I mentioned during it. I was like, they mentioned like this is a battle on the scale of like the Old Republic. Granted, they had like 3 or 4 like of the big starfight or star cruisers or whatever they're. I can't remember what exactly they're called, but the big ships from the Republic side of things. And I feel like most of the time we see like 2. So maybe that's what he meant, is just like the scale of it is a little bit bigger than what we're used to. But we have seen these like big, like, hell, one of the first episodes we saw, there was like combat going on in space and combat going on the surface, I believe. I believe we saw both happening. And we needed like Anakin to get like through the combat in space to get down to help with the combat on the surface. I'm pretty sure that was one of the earliest episodes we saw. So I mean, and that seemed like a bigger war going on the surface than what was going on here. So I don't necessarily know what he meant by saying this is like one of the biggest like battles we've seen since the Old Republic and everything. But let me know. I'm curious what you guys think of that line. So maybe I misinterpreted it too, or something. So I'm always open to the idea of me being wrong, you know. So, but yeah. But anyway, what I was saying was the effects on the space combat were really good. I feel like we got to see like more close-ups of the big ships and their guns like turning and shooting. It felt a little more dynamic than I feel like what we've seen in the past, where we kind of just see like a zoomed out shot of just like bullets firing everywhere and random things exploding, which we still got that a bit here, and there's not much. I mean, that's what you're gonna see in a situation like this. But there was just a few of the zoomed in shots that I thought looked really good. Is my point. So, but yeah, a lot of the kills were really fun. I liked Peel being able to move around kind of like a Yoda, where he uses his smaller size to kind of like jump all over them and disorient them and get in places where maybe like a bigger person might not be able to. That was really awesome. Ahsoka has some good moves in there too, and all that. So, and you know, pour one out to all the clones that once again died. Those poor clones, man, on the cliff that had their wire shot or whatever happened to it, and it broke and they fell to their deaths. Man, and no one even acknowledges it either anymore. It's just like, who cares? Like, I feel so bad for the damn clones, man. Like, they just died and just no one gives a shit. They just moved on. They didn't even say any words, nothing. Like they didn't even acknowledge that those guys were dead. But no acknowledgement at all for the one that saved Tarkin at all either. Like, pushed Tarkin out of the way and took the bullet, and I'm guessing he died too. Like, man, these clones. Yeah. So, anyway, I feel so bad. But once again, we had some looks. I mean, obviously, he's reporting directly to Palpatine, so, and then we had that mention of, from Obi-Wan, of being like, you know, sometimes those good intentions and that path that he's taking can lead you to betray your honor and stuff, and we know that he eventually is working for the Empire and all that, so I think that was a little bit of foreshadowing from Obi-Wan for what Captain Tarkin eventually becomes. But for now, we finished off, at least as far as I know, we finished off that arc without any betrayal from Tarkin. But I think the setup there was showing what Tarkin was like when he was on our side and making us understand how, like, is like someone like him I can believe would switch over to the Empire. Hell, I thought he was already swapped over. So I think the main purpose of showing him in like the, you know, they're like he told me my half, or like his half of the code, and then it like pans to Tarkin, you know? And like there were so many moments where it panned to Tarkin and made him feel ominous and evil. And that, I don't think that was supposed to be for this arc. That was just foreshadowing the future of what he becomes, which actually I'm really grateful now that I was informed about who he is, because if I didn't know that, I'd just be like, if I went on with being naive to the fact that he was in the first 6 movies and I just forgot and didn't like put the two together because it's hard to match live action to animation and he's younger here and everything, and I had forgotten the name and all that. But if I had never made that connection, if I was never informed of that connection, I should say, then I might have thought that this was a little bit of like, oh, they just made me think he's a bad guy, but he's not really a bad guy just because he doesn't fully align with the Jedi's ideals are going to make me think he's bad, you know? I could see myself have going down that route, maybe, if I wasn't more informed. So, yeah. Thank you so much, Robin, for letting me know. But yeah, very good stuff. I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to more. I wonder, I think we have 2 more episodes in this season, and then I think we even have, yeah, we do watch them in that order. Yeah, we're good to go for a while, watching in order of release. So, yeah. Looking forward to that. A couple more episodes in Season 3, and then we're right on to Season 4. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see 2 more episodes ahead of time. You can do so on there through the Early Access tier. There's also the Patreon show tier with more content. If you want more stuff from me, check that out. Links in the description below should be popping up on the screen. And I will see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.